Welcome back to Burn and Barrel, and today we are going to be reviewing Bardstown Origin Series Rye. This bottle was distilled and bottled by Bardstown Bourbon Company, which is located in Bardstown, Kentucky, which is also known as the bourbon capital of the world. Bardstown is known for their many unique styles of whiskeys, including their Collaboration Series and their Discovery Series, and also their Origin Series, of which this bottle is a part of. Most Bardstown bottles have this unique square style, and the Origin Series bottles in particular feature this nice grain art depiction on the back of the bottle. The sides of the bottle feature legal information and other history information about the blend and the bourbon company itself. As mentioned earlier, this is the Origin Series Rye, which is a 95% rye and 5% malted barley mash bill. It is finished in toasted cherry wood and oak barrels. It is also age dated at 6 years old. And now, let's get into the review.
So I've gone ahead and poured up a glass of this Bardstown Rye here, so let's just go ahead and get straight into this review. So, as you can see, the color is pretty good. It's a little lighter, but it's not super light to where I would believe this is super young or is going to be a very cold climate aged whiskey. I think this is a fine color, especially for it being an Origin Series bottle. I think 6 years, very good color for 6 years, so I have high expectations for this. So let's go ahead and get right into the nose. So starting off, I'm getting a lot of like peppermint, because this is a rye. This is a 95% rye, 5% malted barley. So of course I'm gonna get some sort of mint with the rye, and I'm getting more of like a peppermint instead of just like a normal like mint leaf. But also I'm getting like a fruit, red fruit, so kind of like apples, cherry, which this is finished. This is finished in toasted cherry wood and oak barrels. So the cherry wood is definitely influencing it right now, and I definitely get that on the nose at least. So I'm getting, like I said, the peppermint, kind of like an apple cherry type note, and it's got the like caramel sweetness on the underside of that as well. So a pretty good nose, very, very inviting, very sweet. I wouldn't say that it's overwhelmingly sweet, but it's definitely sweet enough to persuade somebody to want to try this. So yeah, so without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the palate. So on the front, I get more, I really kind of lose the mint a little bit. You still get a little bit, but not like a super strong mint that you get sometimes with rye. I'm getting more of just the pepper, like the rye spice you would normally get. It's nice. I like that part. The second part of the palate, after you get away from the initial kind of peppery, I'm getting again the return of that apple cherry type note, which is also very nice. Getting the like a vanilla caramel type note coming in as well. You can really taste the kind of toasty note on it. Like I'm definitely getting a oak on the finish here. Not bitter. It's actually a really nice oak, but it's definitely not a standard oak. I'm definitely getting the toasted note on top of it, kind of a little smoky, but not super overwhelming. Just a nice light toasted note on the end. The finish is not too long. From what I'm gathering, the finish lasts like a medium length. It's not like a super long finish. It's not just abrupt, but it carries out that end sweetness of the caramel and brings with the fruit and the oak with it, and it kind of just medium length mellows out. I really enjoy it though. I think this is not a super sweet pour. It's definitely got some sweet aspects, but it's definitely not a overwhelmingly like candy type sweetness. This is a good kind of middle of the road, good savory notes, good sweet notes, nothing too bitter, nothing too sweet. It's just really good. It's got the sweetness of caramel. It's got some fruit sweetness as well. Like I said, it's got the oak and the toastiness. This is a very good bottle of rye. And I believe this one specifically I got for 50 bucks. I bought from a friend. But I think retail wise, this goes for maybe 50 to 60. I think I saw it the other day for 60 in my area. But this is it's not too expensive. Obviously, it's not gonna be your entry level, like 20, 30 bucks type of rye, but it's a little bit more than that. However, I think what extra you pay for this bottle, I think is a good investment, because this is a step up from a average rye in my opinion. I think this is a 7 out of 10 solidly. The only thing really holding it back for me is I like a little sweeter. That's just my palate. So the fact that it's, right down the road, not makes it bad, it just, for me, brings it down a notch or two. And the medium finish doesn't last super long. The mouth feels pretty decent, nothing incredible. The little on the thinner side, so that kind of brings it down a little bit as well. But overall, I am very happy with this bottle. This is a very good rye, and I think this would be a good next step up. Like if you are just getting into ryes and you've tried some of the $20, $30 ryes, I think this would be a very good bottle to go to next. It's a good stepping stone into maybe some of the more really good ryes after this. But overall, a very good rye and something you cannot go wrong with.
Well, that wraps up this review of the Bardstown Origin Series Rye. Check out the description to see a summarized version of this review. Feel free to comment down below what you think of this bottle and whether you like it or not. Don't forget to check out the videos on screen and some of the other reviews I've done on this channel. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I will see you at the next video here on Burn and Barrel.